We're back, and Delic's on the edge of his seat right now that he's almost falling off.
I'm not,
He
honestly, I'm on a
he
hand.
wants to move along, just like the way you know to. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
That's it. I don't know if
Oh,
we can find anything in that. Yes, we can.
Yeah, that's easy.
Oh my, say.
We present. I think we know what we need to present, boys.
The foggy picture?
Misty Faye.
Yes. Yeah. The gun.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
I feel like we could have gotten her before, but hey.
Yeah.
Definitely good.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Look at this
I
photograph.
had to sneak that in there.
I know, right? The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct?
It's
Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
what? What? Hey, stop stealing my lines.
I'm sorry. Von Karma was thrown off too.
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
That's coaching a testimony. That's illegal.
Yeah, yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma.
Apparently, prosecutors can just do whatever they want.
Yeah. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Hart? What? Would you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
Yep. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. Grits is kind of disgusting, by the way.
They are. I don't like them either.
Oh god, the quality of the quality of the stream dropped. So once I
If it's that bad, I can try to fix it.
Yeah, I cannot read it.
so once I was I can't read it.
I can't read it.
There we go. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. See, no problem.
With my binoculars.
Hey, why does she have binoculars? She was looking for stars.
Yeah.
You
Comments.
used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
You know, she hears a gunshot. She's not even interested in
One
that.
better be good. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I want to press this one.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that?
Yeah.
I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really me to take pictures of a meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue your line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing in this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? I mean, yes. Why would you drop the line of questioning there?
Well, because there was also a few more things. It wasn't aimed up, it was aimed on the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is make or break time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Hello, Blurry.
Ah, my eyes!
It happened again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm reading another language.
What the fuck?
What is Arabic?
That's racist. No, I was making
I think he was
Animal Crossing noises.
I think he was talking about the screen, not your noises.
I was making Animal Crossing noises.
I was talking about the freaking.
I'm curious
It
of
was
how.
just blurry.
I'm curious of how. If it happens again, one of you take a screenshot. I want to see.
Alright.
Next time it happens, I am taking a screenshot. Okay, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I heard ya. Yeah, I want to press that.
I want to absolutely
That's
press
bullshit.
that. That is horrible. That is a complete and utter horseshit. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick out on the lake. It's not very suited for stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess wasn't thinking too straight. Hard.
She is pretty stupid. Mr. Wright.
Hey, that's offensive. She's a university student.
That doesn't make her smart. And she called herself stupid before. I will not have
That's
you
offensive.
badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was... That's hurting my throat. No unnecessary comments, please.
Okay, moving on.
You know what? No, I don't. Yeah, no.
It says faces the lake.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, so go back one, and then present it.
Oops.
Yeah, present. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Oh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's not as bad as last time, but I'll still take a screenshot of that.
I got it.
Okay, fine, you got it.
Ah, never mind, it's over already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'll send it to him later. The witness was not the lake photographed shooting stars, Your Honor.
Wow, you really slurred that.
And I
that
butchered that bad.
Mr. Wright, would you like to try English class again?
Are you okay,
I'm never
Deluxe?
good at English, okay? Bite me.
To be
That
fair,
was
I'm
the one
not.
class I always struggled with.
I'm not either. Deluxe, I'm grading English tests, and I feel bad. If it makes you feel better, Deluxe, I was in basic English classes most of high school.
Show
evidence.
evidence.
Your Honor, take a look at this.
What was Miss Park trying to take a photograph of the lake? It's Gordy!
Speaker. Hello, Gordy.
Also
Miss
tag me
Hart?
out for a quick second, gotta hit the bathroom.
It's alright, I got it. Deluxe, go.
I'm sorry, I was cropping the thing that happened. But,
Oh. Did it happen?
I mean, like, we were waiting for him for a bit, so I figured I'd do this.
Very curious.
No!
Very, very curious of what the screen looks like.
I'll put in text on a voice.
Conveniently, I'm already in that chat. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, I could still kind of read that for the most part.
Yeah, but though the other one was even worse.
This looks like if someone tried, like, they just applied a blur tool to the whole thing.
Yeah, but the other one was even worse. Like, you could not make out a single word.
You know what's weird? The court record in the corner looks like it's completely 60 frames and everything around it's just destroyed.
Everything's bad.
That's funny.
Are you injecting that into the video somewhere?
I may if I remember. That's very simple, so I could do that. Anyway, let's continue. I don't want the video being stuck
Okay,
here.
this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this, newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gordy Lake.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got some proof or something? Let's see, you proved I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
court record?
Yeah, if I don't check everything. I mean, we definitely have something, right? I guess...
Photograph.
Yeah.
Well, what about the other photograph?
This one? This is a map.
Oh, map.
I mean, if you want, like, that's...
It's the photograph.
Well, she has an entire view of the lake from the spot she picked up, right?
Either way, we have proof.
I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
Joking?
Here's the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy at the lake monster.
Well, what does the camera say again? Just to be certain.
I'll back...
Faces lake.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. It was... It had to take a loud... It had to take in a loud sound, right?
Well, it's either that or the lake photo. It's a little... I'm not sure which one's the correct answer they're looking for here. It could be either.
What do you think, MJ? The camera that was
photo.
rigged to go off on a loud sound? Or the photo of a blue...
Or the photo the camera took looking at the lake.
He says the lake photo. I kind
I
of
think
agree.
it's the camera.
I kind of agree with him, but it could literally... Well, this is proof because this is a picture.
Mm-hmm.
So, I agree with MJ. This could be wrong.
That is fair. Here's my proof. It's simple.
If it's simple, then why do you... then why have you obviously made an error, Mr. Wright?
Huh?
What's that? Alright. Go home. Consider a career change. Well, I think that's our first mistake. Yeah.
It is. Wow.
I was right!
I just want to say that's bullshit.
I mean, it is bullshit because it's still...
Alright, so we'll do the camera for Delock. Let's see if he's
Yeah.
right or wrong. Alright, it was the camera.
Yeah, the proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. The camera was set to take photos in response to a loud noise, correct? Thus, the photograph was taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here, the article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had your camera set to respond to a loud noise.
Order. Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, were you not?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to get a photo of Gordy. You got me. So what? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hi. What? Actually, so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Oh no. Miss Hart? Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Well, fine. I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
I'm gonna say this is the first time that Phoenix has been alone in a court case. Like, on his side.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer.
Photographer.
Photographer. Photographer. Whatever.
Explains why she
Imagine-
was so eager to get at this.
Imagine what this could be if I got a picture of the monster. That's what I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at. So, I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash in one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
Okay, so she could see them, but she couldn't see who they were.
I was looking right at the boat.
Cross my heart and hope to fly.
I definitely want to press it for like the fact that one shot was in the autopsy. Why did several shots go out?
Well, in the gun had said it was fired several times.
Yes, but there's only one bullet in the body.
We'll have to see. The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case.
Actually, no, you can start to really dive in that her testimony can't be trusted.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but this is a video game, so we don't allow that here.
Yeah.
There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Oh, that voice
I
hurts.
claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Does that voice sound like what Von Kara could sound like? Is it worth me doing that?
Yeah, no,
I think
it
he'd
works.
be. I get the feeling he's a bit more calm deranged.
He's not. I
Not that.
I don't know what MJ just said. I hope it wasn't racist.
I think it was Eldritch.
It sounded German.
What?
I don't know.
Krishna.
I couldn't hear what you couldn't quite tell what you said to begin with.
Yeah, that's kind of why I went with Eldritch. Like, what
No,
the hell did you say?
Krishna is a fucking...
Oh,
he's
is
a
that what you
fucking-
said?
Yeah, he's a fucking orc from Lord of the Rings.
I haven't watched Lord of the Rings.
What?
But I've said this multiple times. I've been trying to
What's
watch
wrong
them.
with you?
I've been trying to find them. I don't have like cable.
Anyways, where is the contradiction? He doesn't want me to examine him for some reason.
I think I already know.
I don't remember all like the minute details in this case, but I remember.
I
You
ain't never seen
You're
how
so
this
sure
all
of
plays.
yourself.
I'll be honest. I know what happens by the end of this. I just don't know how we get there.
Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance. So don't fuck up, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem, they get to go, and you die.
Yeah, pretty much how the law works here.
Give me 1 second, I gotta take a phone call.
All right. Well, I will announce the verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. This has no bearing, so this is nothing important here.
Mhm. Also, I noticed we still have that strike in the top right.
Yeah. No, it's gone. We're not getting that back.
Okay, moving on. Yeah, I get that. Move on.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Again, doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Okay, move on. Okay. I want to press that. There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang, she'd have thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies. I don't like hush puppies. Pops, I'm getting there.
What evidence do we present to have made that?
Let's go back real quick and see. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time.
What can we
Alright,
even present?
Alright, so camera's useless. Faye's useless. Gordy, useless. Let's look at the map. Yeah, she really didn't have anything else to look at.
Yeah.
So the map's
Nothing
not
else
helpful.
was on there. I just know earlier she was saying. Moving on.
Alright, I think we need to press a little more before.
Oh god, the lower screen is now broken.
Oh,
There we go.
What about that one where she said she didn't have much else to look at? Wouldn't she be searching for Gordy?
We already pressed that.
Yeah, but we have the Gordy article that we know she was hunting.
yeah, I don't think that's gonna be. Well, she's saying there wasn't much else to look at, so she didn't see anything.
Yeah, but he also said like we might have evidence to prove that she wasn't.
Well, like you said, she watched the boat, which sure, because this is here.
Yeah, but she also said.
Wait,
But to watch the boat the whole time, you think she would have been looking for the beast?
yeah, wait. If she saw that happen, she would have, saw that someone's body fell in. So maybe something with the autopsy or something.
No.
I think we need to press some other statements first.
Yep. Try the next one.
So I flashed near the man's hand, and then I heard another gunshot. Wait, she saw a flash and then heard a gunshot?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Well, to be fair, light travels faster than sound. Depending on the distance, that is entirely possible.
Well, she's not that far away, so I'm pretty sure she would hear and see it pretty...
I don't know how big the lake is.
Well, in the map, it wasn't that far from where she was that they showed.
Yeah.
Because it was in line with that top boat.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
so
fair.
it wasn't too terribly far from where she was camped out.
That's fair.
So I think this is a pressable statement. I'm doing it.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither.
If I find some sort of contradiction in this testimony, I won't be able to be on camera in any other way. There has to be something.
Okay, so... Is it this one?
Yeah, but what do we present? Do we try the article again?
That's the only thing I can think of.
MJ, what do you think?
It's on a phone call.
Oh, that's right.
I think that you're correct with this, because that's what she was looking for.
At the article.
Alright.
Okay, so he did hear us.
Alright, it was the article.
Yep. Miss Hart? Were you really looking at the boat?
What's wrong with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
That's just fucking rude.
Well, I mean, normal circumstances anyways.
Well, what? You don't want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake taking a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testify that you were watching a boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Huh. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all.
God damn it, Von Karma.
I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just thought I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now.
The fact the judge is saying this.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who was shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took the first photo in. Witness. That's enough. You had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it. You really can't see. Can't tell who. Can't tell from the photo who she. Oh, there's my bad read for the day. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of might, but let us see who.
That's not an ore we see, is it?
I don't know what it is.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. That large photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse.
Make her show the enlargement? Wait and see what happens. I think we both agree on this one already without
saying
saying
I think
anything.
we both agree on this.
Make her show the enlargement.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph.
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
Hiding evidence.
Yeah, Karma would be arrested super quick.
Seriously.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is.
Get fucked, Von Karma!
Alright, it's still a little unclear, but...
It is still a little unclear.
You still cannot see who this... Also, this is not how this works. It could be a defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Oh, so it's an updated one of that old one. Okay. Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
I want to take a better look at that photo real quick.
The gun does not look like the one that was used.
Better yet, look at the hand.
The hand is left-handed.
Yes.
He was right-handed.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, the fingerprints were from his right hand.
there you go. Oh, so that's something in itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what they're going to want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Time the same, time's the same, 12:15. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. Suppose this means that this cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when the trial began. Decisive evidence, and decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence. Wait. Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we've spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard objections on every piece of evidence but the enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. Or retracing.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
I guess object.
Something's not right here. Like, our evidence literally goes with
Well,
that we can
I think
do.
if we, I think if we object, we could point out the contradiction.
Yeah, I think we can point it. Fine. That is
I think
something
I think
we
that
have
it wants us to do that and then show the evidence.
to do. Fair enough. Your
All right.
Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
There we go. That's the music I want to hear. Well, what might that be? I apparently can't settle on a voice for the judge. Mr. Wright.
This theme will never get old, by the way.
Oh yeah, it feels good every time. You will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. So we have to point to it, right?
I think so. We already know what we need.
Yeah, point at the left hand, right? Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what?
No, wait, that was the judge that said that.
Oh, sorry. Let me show you. I'll show you evidence that the hand contradicts.
The pistol.
Yeah. Yeah, that pistol. The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand.
You do feel really smart in these moments sometimes.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, it's not the most complicated things, but it makes you
It
feel
isn't,
smart.
but it's like, it really is such a, like, wow, I did this. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Smack, smack, smack. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I'd like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We know that it is not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we've seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. But who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Alright. Clearly not Larry.
I think we're doing this just to buy time, right? Because we don't know.
Yeah, well, based on the picture, the victim himself...
Well, wait a minute, remember what Mr. Edgeworth said?
What'd he say? He thought it was a suicide, or could have been a
Yeah,
suicide.
he thought it was suicide.
Yeah, but the photo doesn't show that, so it is either the victim or Miss Hart. I think based on the photo, it could be Miss Hart that they're looking for. It's one of the two. Because, let's take a look at that photo.
I think we're putting someone in the doghouse to buy us time.
Yeah, I think we gotta do that to Miss Hart.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to say. Because clearly the pistol's not aimed at itself.
Mm-hmm.
So we could argue that Miss Hart did it, and she's using the camera to...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To exonerate herself somehow.
We're basically trying to get some time for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. That's what it seems like. So...
I think we should say Miss Hart, but...
Mm-hmm. But Larry was also there, unfortunately.
I don't think... Oh yeah, Larry was there, but we have no reason to call him.
Yeah. Miss Hart, I guess.
I could be wrong here.
It could be the victim himself.
Do we want to talk this through a little more before we pick something? Or?
I think we need MJ back here for this.
MJ.
S-O-S.
We're getting close to the end of this day's trial, though.
We are.
Well, you know what? Actually, I don't think I said all that lot of hard stuff. I'm thinking about it. I think you're right with the
suicide.
Yeah, because if we say Miss Hart, she's pretty much proved that she's only been at the side of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Larry has no bearings on this case right now, so there's no reason to bring him into this.
Like that's the reason why I was thinking it, because Edgeworth said that earlier.
Yeah.
Like he thought it was a suicide, but he knows we wouldn't have no way of proving it until this point.
I think. Sorry, I kind of jumped on that.
Yep. There was only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Yeah. Order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that seems to be the only remaining option. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Suicide is out of the question.
Feel free to explain.
Examination of the victim's wounds reveal the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
Yeah, because if he pressed it up against him, there'd be burns.
Yeah.
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
Thank you. There's no way it could have been a suicide. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Updated. I wish we had that earlier.
Well...
Well, that is important information to have updated now.
Yeah, shot from approximately 1 meter away. Which I guess is the size of a boat.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Some boats could be longer.
Well, for the boat they were standing in, it
but
about...
for the boat they were standing on, that's perfectly feasible distance, especially by the photo taken.
Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Because we can't send detectives to do it for ourselves.
Apparently.
Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
It was really impressive that Phoenix got a degree, because, like, he both had to go for law and detective work, apparently. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wow, so that was some crazy shit.
Things got heated in there.
December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
That was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say?
No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but... what happened out there on the lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who?
Edgeworth already said he didn't know.
The shooter was about a meter away too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
That's kind of a fucked up thing to kid around with right now, Phoenix. Huh.
But it still looks at a... Look. I'm going to go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that. Jerk. I requested a transcript of Lodo's entire testimony. That might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. She heard it twice though, didn't she?
Yeah, she heard it the first time, and then she heard it / saw the flash the second time.
But the gun in his hand fired 3 times.
Yes, so that she said it before that. Her and the other witness heard it twice. So we don't know where that third bang came from. But we'll find out.
Went.
Yeah, we're gonna find out next time.
We don't even know who this other witness is.
Not yet. Well, I do, but
Please tell me it's not Von Karma himself.
it's not Varkammer himself. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
I'm back, by the way, and I do have a theory.
Okay.
I have a theory. Oh.
All right.
Well,
there
we'll
we
get
go.
to that theory next time.
No, let him say his theory. He was gone through the whole episode. What's your theory?
It's Von Karma. He's old.
I literally just said that.
Oh, are you saying Von Karma is the witness, or the Von Karma is the
murderer?
You saying Von Karma is the murderer? What are you and Delek? Were you saying the witness or the murderer?
I was saying the witness earlier, but I'll leave MJ to have his theory.
All right. We will see you next time. It's not as Delek's not as bad of a cliffhanger this time.
Later.